Hey, this is Victor with Southern Keto, and this is Keto in the Car. It's a rainy day here in South Carolina today, and I got up first thing. It's pouring down rain, and got a comment on one of my videos, and it's just got me in a mood right now. And I feel like it's something I need to address. Before I address that, let me back up for a second and just say that I don't hate all the keto and carnivore community, but I found that there's a small part of it that is just really, really nasty, and I really hate it. And somebody commented on one of my videos. I'm not even going to get into that. And I commented back, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I've been doing keto on and off for years. I won't get into how many years because, but let's just say it's been a lot. But when I got back into it, I started watching a bunch of keto videos, and I was really excited because it was a really supportive community, a lot of excitement around what keto can do for you. And then the deeper and deeper I get into it, the more I see there's just a lot of division, I guess would be a good word for it. No different than your right wing and left wing in politics. Well, I would say it is different because basically we all have the same goals. There's just different ways to accomplish it. And this is not about politics. I'm not getting into politics on my channel, and please don't comment anything about politics. I want to include anybody on my channel that wants to be included. I got a pretty good feeling. I don't have a whole lot of left-wing folks that follow me, but I've got a lot of left-wing friends in my life. And if you're left-wing and you're watching this, welcome, first of all. Second of all, you ain't listening to what they're telling you, and I applaud you for thinking for yourself, because I ain't talking about Beyond Burgers on here. I'm not talking about making vegan mushroom burgers. I eat real meat. I will say I've got a great mushroom burger recipe from when I tried out vegan for a little while, but it definitely ain't replacing my meat. And to me, that was one of the worst things about vegan, was trying to make things that ain't meat into meat. But the mushroom burger is good. If you take it as you're just eating mushrooms, it's awesome, but it don't taste like a hamburger. Anyway, let me get off that. So anyway, I had made a video about all I ate for 84 hours was Dollar Tree, about how to do keto on a budget. And I actually did that. I actually went through, I ate nothing but Dollar Tree for 84 hours. I want to show people that you can do keto no matter what your budget is. If you can afford the finest grass-fed beef, eat it. Eat the best thing you can afford. But anyway, there's just been several little snide comments by this same dude on different videos like, well, now I know what you're about, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know what I'm about? I'm about people doing keto and whatever version of it works for them, because we're not all the same. If you choose to eat your steaks and all you want to put on it is salt, hey, that is fantastic. But don't come on my channel and make comments about people that watch my videos and the community I'm trying to build around nice, what I think is common sense, sustainable keto. Don't come on here telling my people that that's the way they should eat. If you think basil is evil, you can't eat basil because it inflames you, then don't do it. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. Everybody's got things they may be allergic to. Everybody may not. And I encourage everybody, just like on my keto mac and cheese, I had a comment from one of my subscribers that it spikes their insulin and spikes their blood sugar. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's good information, because it may do the same thing for other people. For me, it seems to be okay, but that might change. And then guess what? I'm gonna stop eating it too. And I want the comments from people that try my recipes. If it spikes your blood sugar, please share that. Please share that, because that may be the same for someone else. You may be helping somebody. Some people may not test their blood sugar, and they may say, oh, I thought I could eat all that mac and cheese that I wanted and it wouldn't affect me. I need those kind of comments. If you find something, because I encourage everybody to test your blood sugar, test your ketones. I got a video coming about that too, about how to do that. But we need that feedback. I need that feedback. I want to build a community around this page of sustainable keto, but all my recipes are not going to work for everybody. And so I need y'all to help me with that. But what I don't need is some asshole coming on and posting like nobody should eat this stuff. You know what? Don't watch my channel. And hey, I apologize. I'm fired up about this. I may throw out some words on here that I don't normally throw out. But I'm sick of a lot of things in this community. And I just want you to know that on my channel, it ain't gonna fly. You can post the comments you want about how you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that. I'm gonna comment back. And I'm not gonna try to do it just out of anger. I'm gonna take a step back. But don't come on and say you shouldn't eat anything but salt on your meat. If you want that video, if you want that channel, this ain't it. I can tell you that right now. This channel is about, as I've said many times already on this, about replacing foods that people love to eat with keto options so that you can keep it up forever if you want to. Hey, if you want to do it for a short time, that's cool too. Now, I just want to say that I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. I love all of you. I get so many nice messages and stuff from people. And even the haters, if you want to watch the videos, please do. But just know, if you comment about one of my videos in the context of looking down on the people that watch every single video that I put out because they're buying their meat at the grocery store, I buy my meat at the grocery store. I've got a great lady that I buy grass-fed beef from, but I can't always afford grass-fed beef. You know, there's a lot of things going on right now, and if you can save a few bucks on groceries, you need to do that. Because you can do keto on hot dogs. All right, if all you can afford is hot dogs, eat a hot dog for every meal. And guess what? It's going to work for you. And that's the power of the keto diet. Now, if you've got serious health conditions and stuff, you may need to eat a lot cleaner until your body heals itself. But there ain't nothing wrong with going to the grocery store to buy meat. There's nothing wrong with going to discount places to buy meat. And that's why I did the Dollar General video, because if you didn't know before how I felt, you know now. I just want to keep this respectful. I want to keep my channel respectful. I'm going to keep it geared towards common sense, sensible keto, budget friendly when I can, easy when I can. Now, I've got a ton of that kind of stuff coming up, so stay tuned. But if you come on here belittling me, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings, you're gonna fire me up. If you belittle my community based on looking down on people that might have financial limitations, you don't know people's situation. You don't know what happened to them. You don't know that they might have lost their job last week, but they still want to be healthy. You don't know if they might have had a medical emergency and they had to pay for it out of pocket. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. So keep your comments to yourself. It ain't gonna fly with me. And I can go even deeper than that. I've had comments on some of my videos with people degrading people just on the type of food. Like you should eat a steak every day. I don't eat steak every day. Hey, if I could go and eat Ruth's Chris twice a day and drop 150 bucks on a meal each time I went to sit down, well, I probably still wouldn't do it. But I might do it for a while. But I love cooking, so I probably wouldn't. But getting on here and telling people they can't eat chicken, or telling people they can't eat ham, or telling people they can't eat hot dogs, or whatever, you ain't got to do it. You do not have to eat hot dogs if you don't like them. You don't have to eat Spam if you don't like it. You don't have to eat cheese if you don't like it. But that's cool. Obviously, you're watching the videos for some reason, and every one of them you're not going to agree with. I know for a fact you ain't going to agree with this video, and I really don't care, because I want to build an exciting, supportive community where everybody gets behind each other, celebrates each other's successes, helps people when they can. That's why I started this channel. You know, and degrading people and calling them fake keto or fake carnivore or whatever, why would you even say something like that about somebody that's trying to better themselves? And I'll take it a step further, even vegan and vegetarian, because I've tried it. You know why I tried it? Because I was trying to better myself. I've tried about every diet out there. The Maker's diet, the South Beach diet. You know, I'm just kind of a guinea pig. I love trying stuff to see if it works or not. I mean, I think a lot of people come to keto and carnivore and they started out as vegan because they watched the Forks Over Knives, they watched all the documentaries, all the stuff that Netflix puts out. And they started out because they wanted to better themselves. And then they found keto or carnivore. Don't put down anybody that's trying to better themselves. And I may do it. I may have done it in some of my videos in a joking manner. You know, people don't have all the information sometimes. And they want to try things to better themselves, and they should. So don't call people fake keto or carnivore just because they don't do it the same way you do. Because everybody's different. And everybody's got to find out what works for them. My way might not work for you. But I appreciate you watching. I know a lot of my recipes will work for you no matter if you're strict carnivore, strict keto, whatever that means, ketovore, whatever. A lot of them will work for you. And I hope that you find some delicious things and maybe some advice that'll help you along the way. I'm trying to put out a lot of informative videos too, like doctors talk about the keto diet. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link up there because I think it definitely has a lot of people more qualified than me to talk about keto. I know what works for me, but as far as the science, I'm not quite the science guy. I know a lot about it from the physiology, from personal training and things like that, but all my knowledge is what I've studied for myself, which I feel like I know a good bit about it, but there's going to be a lot of things I don't, but the doctors will know. Got off on a tangent there. All I'm saying is everybody's different. Everybody has things that will work for them and things that don't work for them. Some people may be able to do the pizza crust that I use. Some people may not be able to do the pizza crust that I use. And that's okay. Because I'm going to come out with another video about one that will work for you. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. I got more stuff coming for you. Don't worry. I can't eat those pizza crusts all the time. I love them. I'll probably do one a week. But then another one 2 nights a week if I want pizza 3 nights. One night I'm making a cheese type crust. One night I'm going to make a meat type crust. All that stuff's coming out. And maybe you only want mac and cheese once a year. And it might raise your blood sugar. But you're okay with that once a year. And that's okay too. Different strokes for different folks, all right? And see, to me, having a hostile environment, and this video may come across as hostile, and that's not what I want at all. But it creates a hostile environment. It creates a discouraging environment. Because people are coming to watch this for information, to better themselves, to make their situation a little better, to find out how to lose some weight, to find out how to reverse some health conditions that they have, to make the quality of their life better overall, to help people they know make the quality of their lives better overall. And so to come on and say that they can't eat this, they can't eat that, or whatever, that's not creating the kind of environment that I want. And that's not what the keto community in general needs. I feel like a lot of us need to come together and show that we're all on the same page. We're all fighting for the same goal. I'm fighting for your health. I'm fighting for my health. And I'm trying to tell as many people as I can about this way of life. But when you get so divided, or something like putting Italian seasoning on a piece of meat divides up the community, that ain't what I want at all. Not at all. It's going to push more people away than it's going to bring to us. At least on my channel. That's what I want for my channel. Some people may not. Some people's channels may be because they want people to be divided. I'm not going to degrade you because all you can put on your steak is salt. That's fine. Like I said, everybody's got their different version of keto that works for them. And if that works for you, that's great. I'm not going to degrade you for that. I'm not going to say because you eat that way that you're not real keto. Real keto is taking in low enough carbs to put your body into a state of ketosis, and that looks different for everybody. Some people might be all right with 50 grams of carbs. For some people, it may be 10. Find your own path, and hopefully I can help you do that. That's what I'm here for. But I don't want to push people away, and I don't want to breed distrust. I don't want to breed disinformation or misinformation, however you want to say it. And I think one of the main things that it's going to do, if we can't come together as a community and agree that we all have the same goal and there's different ways to do it, then people are going to look at us, all of us, with a negative stereotype. They're going to lump all of us together. Well, this keto guy is just the same as all the rest. No, that's not what we need. That is not what we need. We need to spread this message to as many people as we can and be as inclusive as we can within our own community. Am I going to go out and say that Dr. Berry's wrong because he promotes the carnivore diet? Absolutely not. Dr. Berry's carnivore, but Dr. Berry's got a lot of keto videos. He's got a lot of keto recipes. He may go back to keto one day, but he's helping a ton of people. I know that. And I hope I help a lot of people. I don't have near the impact Dr. Berry does. I mean, that's obvious. But I at least hope that the people that do enjoy watching my videos, that it's helping you in some way. And I celebrate every person that has lost weight or hit their health goals using Dr. Berry's method, using Dr. Berg's method, using Lazy Dirty Keto, using my version of keto. Man, I celebrate everybody's success. If you've had success using any of those things, I mean, that's the most awesome thing in the world because you found it. You found the secret. No matter how you got there, you found the secret. I want our focus to be celebrating individuals, their accomplishments, and what they've done. I want our channel to be sharing knowledge, sharing resources, commenting if you make my recipe a different way. That's great. Hey, I had somebody comment on one of my videos, and he told me his recipe for pizza. And guess what? I'm making that pizza this weekend. And I'm probably going to put out a video about it. That's what I want. I want this to be a community where we can share ideas, we can share resources. If you got recipes that you love, share them with me. As long as you don't mind me making them and putting out a video about it, because if it's good, I probably will. Because you may have better ideas than I do about some things. So if you share it with me, just know it might get shared with other people, and that's what I want. That's what I want us to be. I want us to be able to have open discussions and agree to disagree, but not put anybody down in the process. There's a big difference in debating things and just plain looking down on somebody because of what they're doing and the fact that they're not doing the exact same thing that you do. That doesn't make them wrong. But when you just plain degrade somebody, that's what I don't want. I want us to be able to come and, hey, if you find a study that says that putting Italian seasoning on a piece of meat causes inflammation for everybody that was tested, and it's a cross section, and it's a good study, and it's a well done study, hey, I'm gonna listen. I enjoy learning. And that's what I'm saying. I want us to have a community where we can learn from each other, share resources, share information. So if you find something I'm just plain wrong about, and you got good information to back it up, not just your opinion, because I don't do it the same way you do, hey, let me know. Let's have a open and honest discussion about it. But back it up. You know what I want to do on here is to prioritize health and well-being over a bunch of rules. We don't need a bunch of rules. I could give you a lot of examples of that within politics and religion, but I ain't gonna do that. I dipped my toe into that just a tiny bit in the beginning of this video, but I'm not gonna do that. This is not a channel about that, but there's plenty of examples out there. You know what I'm talking about. When you get so many rules that you miss the entire message and you miss the entire purpose and goal of what the message should be. You got so many rules you can't see the forest for all the trees. I can't see the forest or the trees because of all this rain. So I'm taking it a little slow. If you see people passing me, that's good because, hey, I'm going a little bit slow today because I want to talk to you and do this video just so you know where I stand if I haven't made it clear before. I want this to be a place where everybody's kind of mindful of their words and their actions, but at the same time, I want there to be good, respectful debate, because we can all grow like that. I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm saying my way is one way, your way is one good way. The people that only eat steak and salt, that's another way. People that do dirty, that's another way. There's a lot of different ways to get to the same goal, and we've all got the same goal. Don't degrade your fellow keto people because their way is not your way. That's what I'm really wanting to say. But just know, if you come on my channel and you degrade my community and the people that I love and are supporting me and watching my videos and giving me the fuel to keep going on this thing to help as many people as I can, just know I'm coming after you. Just know if you're attacking them, I'm going to attack you back. And the same thing goes, I watched a video the other day from Chris Cook in Nashville. Great dude. I mean, he's come up with so many great recipes. If you've seen my carnivore mashed potato video or my tater salad video, he's given me the basis for a lot of these foods that I enjoy, and they're better versions of what I came up with. So I give him the credit for it. But he came out with a video the other day, and he was talking about how somebody came on one of his videos talking about he's the fat carnivore guy. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? Why would you come on to somebody that's obviously helped so many people? The dude's lost so much weight, it's unbelievable. I don't know exactly how much. It's got to be over 100 pounds. I mean, they're doing fantastic. Doing a great job. For the people that watch him, I'll watch him. If he's got a great idea, I'm probably going to make it, and I'm going to tell you about it in case you don't watch him. But that's what I'm saying. My way is not his way, but I use some of his recipes. I don't know if he uses any of mine or not, but if he's been on carnivore for a long time and he's changed his keto, maybe he will. But his journey and my journey are not the same. But don't go and criticize him, and especially going on and talking about the way somebody looks. I got no respect. I got zero respect for somebody that does that. I mean, that's some 5th grade bullshit. Your mama's so fat. I mean, that's juvenile, man. Like I said, we've all got the same goal. We may have different ways to get there, and that's okay. That's the way it works. If you're heading from my town to Atlanta, there's 86 ways to get there. Is one of them better than the other? Maybe for some people. Hey, if you like driving on the interstate, take I-85. That works great for you. If you don't like it, if that don't work for you, because you get stressed out, then there's a different way to get there. All right? There's different ways. We're not all going to take the same path. I'm just looking at the other lane. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to be real careful right now because there's standstill traffic on the other side. That usually means that people on this side going this way get stupid. So I'm paying attention. But if you can see the traffic over there, it's at a standstill, I may take a different way on the way home. And that's fine too. Because you can adapt. If one thing is not working for you, you can always adapt. If you ever have any questions about what you need to do to adapt, please ask. I'll let you know if I know. If I don't, I'm going to try to find out because I want to help you. I want to focus on supporting all the other creators in this community. I want to focus on supporting each other. I even want to support the people that left me the bad comments because you know what? At the end of the day, they think they were right. And that is fine. Just don't criticize somebody because they don't believe the same things within this community that you do. And I'm going to do my best to do the same thing. We don't need the division. We need to all get together. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. We can all get together. Try to love one another right now. Or something like that. That's how the song goes. I mean, that's close anyway. Try to love one another right now. Love each other right now. Something like that. It's a good song anyway. But look, my bottom line here is we can all thrive We can all be supportive. We can all be one big community without having to tear each other down. We need to build each other up, even if they don't think the same way we do. If they don't do keto the same way we do. If they don't do carnivore the same way we do. If they don't do low carb in general the way that we do. I want to support you. I got your back. But just know my channel and my content is about what I believe to be common sense keto, adaptable keto, keto that you can sustain into the future. And do I do carnivore once a week, twice a week? Sure I do. Sometimes I just eat a steak, some bacon, some eggs. I do that all the time. Everybody's telling me I'm wrong for doing that. It seems to be the opposite direction when you're a little more flexible with what works for you. There tends to be a little more backlash on that, I feel like. You know, and a lot of times people might be afraid to challenge the people that say that the strict diets are the only way to go. And that may be your only way to go. I don't know. I'm not you. You're not me. I know that what I do works for me. It's worked for me. It's worked for a ton of people that I know. But I know it doesn't work for everybody. And I know being strict is not going to work for everybody either. So let's sing Kumbaya now. I just want us all, as much as possible, just agree to get together. Agree that we're all on the same page. We're on this. Well, we're not on the same page, but we're all on the same journey. If you're in the keto or carnivore community, and there's different ways to get there, there's different paths you can take, and we can agree to disagree on the methods of that. Let's just not disagree on the end goal, and let's not tear each other down to get to that end goal that we're all looking for in our own different ways. I'm going to put a link to one of my informational videos up here. The doctors talk about the keto diet so that you can watch that when you get done with this. Sorry for the rant, but it just got on me in some kind of way this morning when I got up and saw the comments, and it wasn't the first one, but I just had to say something about it. So anyway, sorry for the rant. I'll catch you on the next video.